看一下日记。
21st of
欧拉
July.
死了。
Lapo is dead. They shot me in the back when I discovered his body. I thought I had hit rock bottom. These are soulless, empty days. After so many awful events, I finally managed to meet the...
手枪现在没有在我手上。我们现在要去冲洗照片嘛。冲洗底片，我们的电缆什么时候要剪呢？还是我们先去剪那个电缆？电缆这个吗？哇，要爬上去了。
A German tank.
诶
I have to report its location via the telegraph hidden near the
坦
cowshed.
克。
Daddy probably asked for a garrison after all that has happened. I should report its location via telegraph. This wire heads towards the house and then keeps going.
可以这样剪吗？
Must be the right one.
这样剪不会被电到吗？OK， 下去了吗？下来。
Now all that remains is to go to the telegraph near the barns.
妈妈在地下室。
Go to the dark room now, not when she's around.
趁她不
I
在，
must stay as far away from her as possible.
那我现在要干嘛？有邮件。我现在不能下去地下室，先看报纸啊。
I could go to the cemetery instead.
哦，墓地看她是否怀孕。
Was pregnant or not. The New Zealanders conquered Tavernelli. In the eastern sector of the battlefront, the troops of the 2nd New Zealand Division, British 8th Corps, conquered Tavernelli. The 6th South African Armoured Division advances on the heights near Greve, conquering the peaks of the Dimini and Philly Mountains. The 4th Division reaches San Giovanni. Sabotage of the phone lines in La Romola. Telephone.
OK， 那我们还是要去墓地看一下。我们先去看一下电缆好了，在下面嘛。
The box is empty. The telegraph would have been installed nearby.
附近。
Telegraph must be hidden in one of these
资料
fields.
槽。
I have to start every message with the code word. I saw the tank on the road, and the road is near the house. I guess I have to communicate something like that.
按照点或破折号得到正确的字母。点跟破折号要怎么操作？我们刚才要写小镇着火嘛，所以先选小镇。着火是 INF。 没有小镇这个字只有着火这个字。哦，这里有 TW 镇，至少送出7个字。 正着火。
I'll add over at the end to make it clear that I have finished.
还要加结束。坦克在家附近的道路上，所以全部都要讲完，不能说先送完一个字，然后再送下一个字。坦克这样。
Damn it. I got the length of the sound wrong. I'll try this word again.
完了，我要自己打这个摩斯密码。
Damn it again. I need to be more careful.
OK。太长了吧，这个。这要怎么做？等一下这个要我自己去解密啊。点点点，破折号点，点点点，点点点，破折号点，这是什么？空白啊？还是我多算一个？点点点，破折号，奇怪，看不太懂这个第一个应该是短短短长短，所以按照点或是破折号得到正确的字母，所以短短 EISV， 然后再来下面是空白。我看一下别人的攻略哦，第一个字是接收，就是 SN， 所以它的点是点3下之后，破折号要马上转到另一个右边的部分哦，不是 S 破折号下来 V， 所以是 EIS S 完之后要破折号 T， 然后点 N， 所以是 SN。原来是这样讲的。那第二个的话，看一下 EISH， 所以是 H 嘛，然后破折号点，不对啊，空格才是分开的啦，所以点3点之后要空格，所以第二个是 S， 然后点破折号再点，所以是 SR， 是这样吗？所以是接收需要防御线地图离开附近建筑旁边河流，然后通话完毕。
They are asking me to find a map of the defensive line. There is one in my father's study.
路线图，之前看到的那张地图。OK，
That's it. Hopefully the image comes out clearly.
OK， 但是暗房现在下不去。暗房不知道现在下得去吗？不行，不行，所以先去墓地吗？哦，这边可以出去了。公墓在前面吗？
Martha is in the family crypt. That place is scary. I don't remember, but Nanny told me we used to go there when we were kids to see who was brave enough to go down the stairs. No one would ever go further than the first 2 steps. Now Martha's down there, alone, in the dark. She must be frightened.
我现在在这里。
The crypt is here.
这边是公
Let's
墓
hope，the caretaker isn't around. That man gives me the creeps. Not
有一
now.
个不能互动。
I should water the plants. No one will do it. The caretaker
拉
clearly
波
doesn't care.
这里也拍照了，算了，不要拍了。这边是给士兵埋葬的，我们要去找地窖。这个
Family crypt is locked. The key must be in the
小
caretaker's
屋
house
里
as always. This door is locked, but I must get in. Maybe I can find something around here to break the lock.
有一封信。
Enough. I can't go on like this any longer. I can't go on pretending nothing happened. My family was slaughtered by these dirty Nazis. My daughter wasn't even buried, and I had to bury that half-blood instead. An Italian family that got cozy with the dirty Germans. Bastards, that's what they are. What am I supposed to do with my life now? I want to end it, but not without taking a few Germans down with me. You won't see me anymore, but you will hear about me. Long live the resistance. Viva Italia. Everyone takes a side. I find myself siding with my family, but I'm not sure whether it is right.
新的相机外观，
Instructions for the automatic telephone machine.
把钥匙放这里了。钥匙浇花的事，等一下再说吧。感觉浇花的器具在家里面。叫
I can see why we were scared as children. It's a rather gloomy place.
这里。太重了。咦，
God
没有
forgive
腐
me
坏
for
是
what
正
I'm
常
about
的
to。do. I also pray that you, Martha, will forgive me.
哎，怎么是刚那个之前割脸的那个音乐？等一下这里能播吗？啊！ 芬迪有怀孕了，双胞胎畸形儿。
It was true. Martha was pregnant. Pregnant with a deformed fetus with 2 heads. Twins again. They always said that it ran in the family. I was all the more shocked. I was doing things that I had never done before. I do not know what force was moving me. I became unstoppable. I decided to photograph the horror as evidence to show my mother and to everyone. Who knows why?
哇！我要把这一幕拍下来。会不会拍一拍它跳起来？
Enough now. I will torture you no longer. I will come back to fix you, and I will stay and take care of you. We will spend so much time together.
我们竟然要
I love you, Martha.
这样丢下他，不先整理完再走吗？
Doctor, I must thank you for your help. I wouldn't know what to do without you. Even our own dear Donatello seems to not understand the situation.
Irene, please. Consider the idea of leaving Italy as your husband suggested. It would be better for everyone, especially for the girl.
I fear that nothing will make her better. Her father doesn't want to accept it. I believe that hope is long gone.
I agree, but in Germany there are better treatments in specialized clinics. The asylum is a temporary solution, just to ensure that she doesn't do anything foolish. But it's a nightmarish place. You know that all too well. You cannot possibly want this for your daughter.
Of course I don't. But what can I do? She is a danger to herself, to us, to everyone. One of Eric's guns has also disappeared. She must have taken it. Who else could it have been? I am so scared, Doctor. I cannot wait any longer. Also, you know what they think of Italians in Germany, don't you?
But you would be with Eric, an esteemed general. Everyone will respect you.
That cursed girl. Where could she be? Let's hope she doesn't play any more foolish stunts. I'll wait for her here, in the cellar. Sooner or later, she'll go to the dark room. That's for sure.
I would gladly stay and keep an eye on her. But I must rush to town to organize the last few things for her hospitalization.
Thank you, Doctor. Don't worry. We'll see you later.
瞬间传送回来，怎么办？我可以拿我的手枪出来吗？
She's sleeping. I must take advantage of this.
趁她在
I
偷
will
睡
make
的
her
时候，
talk. She will reveal the truth out of fear. She thinks I can be silenced by calling me crazy. But unbeknownst to her, I will record everything. Everyone will know what you have done to your own daughter.
OK，
I would make too much noise and wake her up. I would make too much
还不
noise
行
and wake her up. Now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it.
不是要把她叫
What are
醒
you
吗？
doing, my daughter?
我
Why
直
do
接
you
射
want to
她。
ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It wasn't me. Dear God, what have I done? She forced me. She killed Martha. But who in the world will believe me now? They will take me to the mental asylum. Those rolls of film are my only hope. So that's who had the keys to my childhood bedroom. I could have guessed.
哇，炸到我家了是不是？
My God, sooner or later more bombs will land here. Then everything will come
不
to
行啊，
an
我要
end.
洗我的照片了。说实话，我不知道为什么他要杀妈妈，
Impossible to develop that roll of film now.
他就洗，然后跟他对峙，这样就好了。不过他也说，就
Without
是
electricity, the dark room is
这世
unusable.
界上没有人相信他，但这个意思就表示他就算把那些照片洗出来，也没有人会相信他的意思吗？那他现在为什么要洗这些相片？我的打火机不能用了，
Why was it locked in the
我要
first
摸
place?
黑走路。
Finally, I can enter my room.
我房间是亮的，快乐房间。
It's like being a child all over again. I used to play with the puppets by reenacting what was happening in my life. To clear my mind. I want to do it again. At the beginning of any puppet act, there was always the legend of the White Lady. Otherwise, the scenes I was reenacting were worthless. According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. A lover's nightly tryst by the lake. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
等看着月亮，看着月亮。
Ah, what a beautiful moon tonight. My love is not here yet. I'll wait.
移动木偶，
You're here at last.
哼哼，的，冲啊！
What's going on?
我直接飘起
Why
来，
are you acting weird?
恋人。年轻女士只能走在这里了。恋人，说话。你背叛我，我知道你吻了另一个人。
I know you kissed another.
你疯了吗？
I would never do that. I love you.
杀只有杀这个选项哎，没有其他选项。
I love you too much. The thought of you with another drives me insane. That's why you have to die. What did I do to you?
请问给一个小女孩玩这种木偶的剧情是可以的吗？
In despair, the man confessed he had killed
出于
her.
嫉妒才杀了她。哦，绞刑，牧师看可以干嘛？阅读最后的仪式。行刑者，处决。
They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, takes the life of a young woman whenever events take her back to that sad day.
哇，白衣女士要从水底跑出来。要跑赶快跑啊！抓！直接诱惑他下来，下来！
Help! Help me!
下来，跟我一起走啊！他配的音也是蛮好笑的。
Now I can begin. First of all, let's clarify what
一定要演完这出戏才能开始。7月16那一天，我是玛莎跟茱莉亚。玛莎听说战争快结束了。茱莉亚说：“我们输了会怎么办？”
Dad says we're losing. What will happen if we do?
他们会拿走我们的一切。等一下，有2个。我们会变穷吗？我们会去德国吗？我们会变穷吗？
Will we become poor?
恐怕会。明天要跟我去湖畔吗？你昨天有看到拉波吗？
Did you see Lapo yesterday?
问这做什么？不。我看到他离开谷仓，你没在那边吗？
I saw him leave the barn. Weren't you there?
没有。为什么姐姐的对话这么大声？好像我们讲话很小声，然后姐姐讲话很大声一样。我想洗澡，我想拍些照。拍些照。
I want to take some photos.
如果妈咪发现了，也不对啊，姐姐不讲话的吼。现在才突然想起来，黎明的时候过去，反正他睡得很熟。你知道他一直都在吃那个药吗？
Let's go at dawn. Mummy sleeps heavily anyway. You know she's been taking that medicine.
他真的会在黎明时醒来吗？哦，你真的会在黎明时醒来吗？叫醒我了。
Wake me up.
交换床铺就跟小时候一样。难怪那一天回忆的时候，我们是睡在玛莎那个房间的床上。OK，
Sure, great idea.
去睡觉，飞过去。
Yes, it happened like this. Then in the morning, Martha went to the lake pretending to be me to show her pregnancy. She knew Mother was going to follow her down. Now I can only guess what happened when they met at the lake.
玛莎跟艾琳脱掉衣服，拿着你的刀子说话。你要我怎么样 ？Hello， 妈咪。
Hello, Mummy.
拿手杖说话。我要看你羞耻的样子。
Hi, Julia.
What do you want from me?
你怎么敢这样跟我讲话？
How dare you talk to me like that?
你只不过是可怜的老女人。
I'm sorry, Mummy. I didn't mean to be rude. No, Martha couldn't have possibly tried to be nice to her.
哦，所以演错的话要重新。你只不过是可怜的老女人。
Leave me alone. You're just a poor old woman.
脱掉衣服，拿着你的刀子，脱掉衣服。所以你怀孕了？
So you are pregnant. Your sister was right.
至少我玩得很开心。
Well, at least I had fun.
惩罚你烂货，
I'll punish you for this, whore.
或试试看，谅你也不敢。
Try. I dare you.
拿手杖，哇，拿一根木棒出来，敲他。
Dung, 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 dung.
This might be exactly what happened.
应该是这样了。
I will never know exactly what happened, but I think I have an idea. And after everything, I shot my mother. No, I didn't shoot. What actually happened? It is all in my mind, but I can remember. I know I can. The little arm.
为什么要把这个拆掉？
A small leg. And another little arm. Another small leg. Oh look, only the head is left.
.这个是要清理现场的意思吗？隐瞒杀掉他的事实，然后清出一个地窖之类的。走走走走走。罐子，直接把它埋进去。 哎，头露出来。
I was under the bridge.
哇，这个
But it was just a game. This, however, is not a game.
哇，我们拿着他的头
It's just playing. It's just a bad joke. Under the bridge, the church, the town. Speak. The white lady.
啊，我已经有点看不太懂这个剧情了。我们是已经有点疯了，是不是？我们记忆好像有一点断片的样子。这里，我们把它埋进去嘛，把它肢解之后埋进去。拿了头颅之后，诶，我现在要干嘛？我现在要去洗照片吗？不是没电吗？我们记忆真的有断片，我们以为我们在演那个木偶剧，结果我们已经做了这个事情了。
The power is back.
诶，
Now
电
I
来
can
了。
develop the role and hopefully have my questions answered.
结果发现根本就不是母亲杀了他，一切都是他自己猜测的。然后他已经把自己的母亲杀掉了。就好像他这个情况就好像什么，我们在梦中以为我们已经做了什么事情了，但其实我们在现实世界根本没有做，只是他是颠倒过来的。
I will return to you, Martha. Together we will sort out everything. Just you and I.
OK， 还有什么？衣服的底片。
Oh dear God. So it's true. I killed my sister. I did everything to hide the truth. Then I killed my mother to rid myself of the guilt. But she was nasty and everything was her fault. God, what does that make me? I don't deserve to live a second longer. Maybe I will see her again and I can try and ask for her forgiveness. But if there is nothing after death, at least I will be free from this suffering. I know it's not right, but I can't do this anymore.
哎呦，士兵来了！杀自己，杀士兵，杀自己！
It was not easy to pull that trigger, but I did. Once again, though, I was not dead.
啊，又没事。
They all died in the blink of an eye, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. But for me, it seemed impossible. When I fired, I unintentionally moved the weapon enough that the bullet deviated and hit my eyebrow. I was bleeding and there was a great pain above my eye. The voices grew distant, but nothing more. I fainted and then regained consciousness not long after. I woke up tied to a seat so tightly that I couldn't feel my hands or feet. On the seat next to me was my father. He was breathing, but he appeared to be unconscious. The guy in charge started asking me questions. He kept hitting me in the face and head with some kind of short cane. It was so violent I thought my skull would crack open. All I could taste in my mouth was blood and broken teeth. I ran my tongue across my teeth, thinking to myself that I'd never be able to smile again. A frivolous thought, perhaps, but a painful one nonetheless. Part of my top lip was cut open and was hanging down. I foolishly tried to put it back in place using my tongue and lower lip. I threw up. They forced me to confess that my father had been carrying out all kinds of activity within the German army. Of course, I didn't know anything about it, so I tried to explain. But those punches... I would have done whatever it took to stop them. Whatever it took. Just after I told them what they wanted to hear, the general said, "All it took were 2 slaps and you sold out your father, you German whore." Then he ordered my father to be executed. It took less than a moment. He didn't even move. Then I took a blow harder than the previous ones, and I lost consciousness again. I woke up again on the ground, untied and completely empty inside. All I could feel was pain. Everyone was dead. I was now alone in the world. I felt a desire to hear their voices one last time on Daddy's recorder in the dark room. Provided the soldiers hadn't destroyed it, that is.
看一下现在的任务。录音，士兵把包包拿走了，放在地下室里面。最后一次听妈咪的声音，我有好多事情都没做。
Now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it.
What are you doing with your father's gun? It's dangerous. Stop it.
Talk! Tell me everything now! Tell me what you have done!
Okay. Calm down. I will tell you everything. I found that strange note when I woke up, and I immediately realized that something was wrong. Something was up with you, aside from your usual quirks. I came to check, but you weren't in your bedroom. You had spoken about the lake, and I got worried, so I called your father, and we went to see what was going on. We found you sitting in your underwear at the side of the lake. You kept saying that nothing had happened, and you kept repeating things like that. I hugged you to try and make you feel better, but you did not speak again for days. What is happening to you?
You should tell me what's going on. I'm not going to that loony bin.
I would never have wanted this, but I'm afraid you will harm yourself further. You were really hurting yourself in front of the piano that night. What else could we do?
You killed my sister and now you're afraid because I found out. So you're making up stories, aren't you? But I'm not falling for it this time.
What are you saying? Your sister? Please, no. I was not well. I didn't know what I was saying. So many years have passed. You were little then. I thought everyone had forgotten that nonsense.
Shut up! Don't speak. Don't say anything else.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It wasn't me. I didn't know who I was anymore. Everything had fallen apart. I was afraid of myself. My God, it was terrible. I had always been convinced that I was too good for myself, but then I had become my own enemy. I was the danger. What should I have done? I thought about the puppet theatre in my old room. There I could find something in myself, perhaps. So I rushed to go play with it again.
我们已经疯掉了，我已经不知道我们到底是什么了，已经不知道自己是谁了。刚才我说记忆有断片，他有录下来嘛？但是妈妈感觉是女儿自己有问题，但女儿觉得自己没问题，那到底是谁有问题？走，再去玩一次，然后玩一玩，又发现自己又做了什么事情，这样。
Mummy nearly died giving birth to me. This is what remains in my memory of my mother's, nanny's, and father's stories. I remember little to nothing of my childhood at home. I have to try, though. Maybe the important events I should know are right there.
保姆，然后躺在床上是妈妈。
How are you, madam? I feel a sharp pain. Do you need anything? I can feel it. The time has come. Ah?
为什么打开窗户？
Everything is ready. Help! Something is wrong. Edith, help! Irene is not well.
多一个人。
How are you, honey?
I'm getting weaker and weaker.
打电话。
Doctor, hurry! Irena is sick.
哦，医生来了。 觉得痛是自然的。
Don't worry, Irene. The pain you feel is natural. Push, Irene, push.
等一下，这什么意思？哦，左右左右。我可以选择不出声耶。 OK， 一个，不是双胞胎吗？
The baby is born.
I feel sick. I feel myself wasting away.
It's going to be okay.
Poor Mummy. She has suffered so much. I have hurt her so much, ever since I was born.
等一下，不是双胞胎吗？怎么只有一个？说话抚摸狗，摸它。饿了，尿尿；渴了，困了。
Mummy, I'm thirsty. You just had a drink. Mummy, I'm hungry.
哦，这个是我们在阳台那里看到的，把它画完。
It's not time to eat. Stop being a crybaby. Mummy, I have to pee.
And what can I do about that?
Mummy, I'm sleepy.
That's enough! Go to your room! Get out of my sight! I can stand you no longer!
哎呦，
How dare you! I will make you pay for that! My hands are not enough! You need to learn properly this time!
Sorry, it was an accident, Mummy. Please don't hit me.
不要干嘛？拿手杖。
Sorry, it was an accident, Mummy. Please don't hit me.
打！哇，直接把它敲碎。敲到要缝针哦，还是这只是暗喻而已？敲到头破血流。
This is just a game. Is it only a game? I believe the White Lady said that my lost memories would return in the place of my happy childhood. This is the only place I have ever been truly happy. Are these my memories then? Is this actually my life?
拿水壶默默吐气，这是我们被打完之后，然后脸上还有血，我们可以抱抱吗？不对啊，这是玛莎为什么玛莎身上有血？我不是茱莉亚吗？当然不是我吗？说话，别烦我。
No, I don't want to.
Julia, play with your sister. Martha, don't you want to play with your sister?
的口气完全不一样，他对那个玛莎讲话就非常的温柔，拿着水壶。
Can we play patty cake?
哎，为什么？你疯了吗？
What are you doing? Are you crazy?
都是玛莎的错。
It's all Martha's fault.
I don't believe you. I saw that. You think you're so smart.
我要他这么做的。
You're too good, Martha. It's not your fault. I've seen it all.
That's not true. You didn't see me, liar, liar.
Liar? To whom?
Now let's see what happens to you. Come with me now.
Sorry, Mummy. I'm so sorry.
Come with me.
哇，直接把他绑起来。
I will put you in your place, girl.
Sorry, Mummy. I won't do it anymore. I promise.
Too late. These false tears won't help you. Stay still.
哇，赏他巴掌。 哦，狗来了。 直接把他抓走。
Now I'll make you want to bark.
要不要把他丢进锅子里面吧？
Leave my dog alone.
哇，真的要这样吗？
There's no point screaming, stupid girl.
No, Mummy, please.
到底有什么毛病呢？
You're insane.
Sure.
该不会逼他吃
Now
狗
I'll
肉吧
show？ you how insane I am.
哇，真的耶。
Help, Daddy, help.
Screaming won't work. Your father is not here like usual. Eat it.
No.
Eat.
I won't eat him.
I said eat.
“拿到一个成就，恶魔。
I was beginning to remember, but I was so scared to remember too much, especially all at once. I didn't have time to guess exactly what happened. It was making me too upset. Pulling out those memories was like trying to pull out a tooth on your own. Almost impossible, and far too painful. The White Lady told me that the church is a safe place and home to its children. Donatello, my priest, I have to talk to him. I have to call him on the telephone. ”
打电话找牧师。牧师，这里超黑的，现在只靠蜡烛来看路了。看一下牧师电话是多少。不过老实说，他妈妈对他以前这么坏，我不觉得刚才录音听起来母亲还算是怎么讲，还算正常吧。但是在他的回忆里面，母亲对他小时候非常的坏。牧师6938。
Donatello speaking. Who is it?
Father, help me. They're all dead. Daddy, Mummy, everyone.
Julia, come to me immediately. Don't stay alone. It's dangerous. come to town. You can stay here with me and we can talk about everything, okay?
Okay, Father, but first I want to play with my puppets for a while.
Julia, don't be silly. Come to church right away.
我们还要再玩一次了。牵脚踏车，不用啊，我们不用再玩一次了，还可以再玩，还再玩一次。不行，不能玩了。OK， 自我伤害情景，部分玩家认为这情景令人困扰，是否要使用经过审查的版本？所以如果使用经过审查的，就表示比较没有这么可怕吧。虽然说我想按否了，但是我怕暗示了，我怕按否之后可能不能上传，所以。是吧
Those boys, they had all been killed and it was my fault. They were my age, and a few of them were our friends. I didn't think it would go like that, but wasn't it obvious, really? What was I actually expecting? I felt like a coward. But what could I have done? Should I have betrayed my father? I loved my father, but I also loved my friend Lapo. Which side was I on? I just listened to my heart. I thought it was the right thing to do. But instead it was the worst thing I could have done. I didn't go anywhere near the soldiers, Germans or allies. They had all caused me harm. I didn't want to approach anyone, for any reason.
这里地图不能开。然后任务也不能开，不能靠近任何有人的地方。
Once I crossed that
直接变成木偶。
I completely lost touch with reality. Everyone around me had died while I survived everything.
我们还在做梦吗？哇！
I don't remember how things went. I just remember a big light and then photographs were being taken of me. There was a man dressed in white, a doctor, I presume. He was asking me questions, but I didn't understand what he was actually asking me. He wrote something on a piece of paper and then 2 nurses led me away. I was in the mental asylum.
哦，我在精神病院了。
Some women were talking to themselves.
走错路了。
Others cried. Some were even covered in their own filth. Others were violent and tried to hurt themselves any way possible. There was this one young woman who would pleasure herself all day long, incessantly, to the point where she would bleed. So they would tie her down to the bed screaming, cursing and talking gibberish for days on end. Once her wounds had healed and she was untied, she would just start again. That woman was me. They started to give me injections. What they gave me made my whole body shake. I broke my vertebrae and an ankle. I think it was called cardiazole or something like that. My body was like a fire that didn't want to be put out. When it appeared to be quenched, it would come back, even stronger than before. In the end, though, they won. I stopped screaming and masturbating. I stopped thinking. There was no longer any need for therapy. Something inside of me had died. But nevertheless, I insisted on carrying along this painful journey. I was stronger than I could ever have imagined.
我的速度恢复了，但是我不知道我要去哪里。有了。我又变成了木偶。
Who are you? Wait. I want answers. Don't go away. Talk to me about Martha, please.
它是比手语，应该类似玛莎的那个手语之类的。玛莎死了，我是玛莎，玛莎不复存在。玛莎不存在，玛莎死了。这个不知道选了有没有影响。
Martha is dead. I killed her to take possession of her life. I will never find peace for what I have done. I feared that would be the case. And what about Mummy?
她也死
Mummy
了。
is dead. Nobody knows that better than I do, unfortunately. It's useless to try and deceive ourselves. Did I do what I think I've done?
只有这个可以选。
It really happened. I cut her into pieces and buried her under the bridge. God, all that blood. My God, I knew it. What about Daddy? The soldiers? Did that really happen?
有，
It happened. He was shot
应该有了。
right in front of me. Fear, pain, shame. I can't remove it. I cannot relive it either. Unfortunately, I knew that already. What about Nanny?
保姆好像豪宅那时候被炸了，我不知道。
I haven't seen Nanny in so long. I don't know what could have happened to her. Who knows where she is, the poor thing. I'm afraid to ask about Lapo.
拉炮死了。
Lapo is dead. He was blown up by a landmine. He got into trouble and paid with his life. My dear friend. Poor boy. Just as I remembered, unfortunately. One last question. The pregnancy?
玛莎当时有身孕吧？我当时有身孕是什么意思？没有怀孕这件事。
Martha was pregnant. Her deformed baby died with her. Maybe she was in pain. That's enough now. All of these questions are pointless, aren't they? It's all inside of us. We just need to turn the mirror. Is it not all just the reflection of an unknowable existence? Nothing more than a puppet show.
转动镜子。
Ready for everything with open arms, even ready to kill. Legs always ready to run. The womb that conceived in sin.
我们的身体越来越破烂。
Lastly, the mind. To protect us, it has turned us into monsters. Either way, we cannot live like this, can we? I'll take care of it. I don't need to worry. I'll try to sleep if I can. I've got this. On the 26th of July, San Casciano was bombed and the church was destroyed. But I was not there then. I was already in the asylum. Once again, stubbornly, I was not dead. The bombs hadn't killed me, and I had also survived myself. The most absurd test and the hardest one. The war ended some time ago now, both out there and inside of me. I was on the wrong side of the gate, but now I can turn the page. Life is opening its doors again, isn't it? If I hadn't been so lucky to survive myself, I would have thrown everything away. We think that danger is all around us, ready to attack. But the most devious and misleading dangers are the ones that are inside of us. They grow without us realizing. They make us suffer, remain confused, and remove our self-respect. I would have wanted to ask for help, but I was alone. This is my story. Thank you for being here, for listening to me. Now I'm ready to leave. How long will it take to get home?
今天我们求助并能够得到帮助，即使我们孤不胜一人，我们感到无比绝望，即使生活毫无意义，如果觉得自己一无所有，那只是因为我们自己再也无法察觉，生活中永远有重要的事情等待发掘，它也许就躲在转角处。看起来是一个非常励志的一段话。 如果认识这些，可以给他一些急救资源。80% 是在讲我的任务进度吗？好，那这款游戏就到这里结束了。我先讲一下关于游戏的游戏本身好了。我讲一下游玩的过程的体验。首先，它场景做的我觉得非常不错，就是风景那些，但是它有很多问题需要改善。第一个就是它在转身的时候，很容易视角会歪掉。第二个，脚踏车有多难骑的，既然你要做一个可以让脚踏车骑的路，就得有做好一点。很多地方路脚踏车都骑不了。第三个就是走到边的路有点太长了，因为我前面说脚踏车不能骑，所以这一段路来回显得有一点枯燥。可能走第一次、第二次还有东西可以发现，但是走到后面基本上就觉得这段路太长了。当然这是我个人感受了。好，那讲一下剧情的部分。说实话，剧情我其实没有看得很懂，我只知道我们自己就是茱莉亚，她本身有一点心里已经有一点疯狂了，已经有点疯癫了。然后照片拍出来是我们自己去把姐姐杀掉，那可能是跟妈妈对玛莎比较好的原因可能是这个。然后从木偶剧来看的话，的确母亲对玛莎是小时候是比较好的，因为对她讲话的语气比较温柔。但是这真的是这样吗？我也不确定，因为全部都是自己想象出来的。说不定他记得是错的，说不定他以前记得是对的，这个没有人可以证明。然后这一部是有关于二战的游戏，但说实话，二战的元素没有这么多。应该说，游戏是发生在二战期间，但说实话，如果你改一个时空背景，比如说改到现代，你还是可以用不同的方式去讲述一个人他内心发生的变化，所以好像内心的创伤跟战争好像没什么太大的关系，我的感觉是这样，可能我理解有错误这样。那玩到最后结局也不太明白，最后到底发生什么？我们变成了木偶。那其他部分刚才写 80% 嘛，可能有其他隐藏的要素，我就没有很想玩的了，大概看一个结局就好了，因为我觉得再花时间找好像有一点怎么讲，不是很想去找了，因为这故事真的是有看没有懂，不知道是表达的问题还是我理解的问题。好吧，那以上就是我大概玩下来的心得。好，那这款游戏就到这里结束，感谢你的收看，拜拜。